So Charlie Renault, and he is 7, born in 2017. He plays for Del Mar Surf. And we started working together when Charlie turned 4. So I think he was the youngest student you had worked with at that point, and you said, he's probably too young. Let me see if I could work with him. And we did a trial session, and I think Charlie won your heart over. So so we trained from 4 to 5.5 for a year and a half, and then we got into Del Mar Surf with Mario, which I wish we had stayed with you during that time, because I put a lot of expectation and hope in Mario's hands with Del Mar Surf, and I felt like it was very much kids games and music and a lot of sitting, and it was good, but it was not much of an advancement from the North County soccer program, which Charlie was in when he started when he was 3. So we kind of outgrew that program, found you, and then Surf when he turned 5.5, we started there. But I'm glad we started back now this past year. I think you were the 3rd coach that I had called, and I just kind of Yelp, Google, search for local coaches. And I remember the first time that you and I hopped on a call, you spent over an hour with me, and you didn't know who the heck I was, anything about my kid, and my kid was 4 years old, and you spent an hour with me late at night one day. It was probably like an 8 or 8:30 phone call. And I really appreciated the care and the interest in Charlie without even knowing him. You know, and most coaches was calling, not only could I not get a call back, or if I did, it was like a 2-minute phone call, and you were different from the start.
Have you seen Charlie gain any personality traits from working with me or from our time together?
Yeah, 1,000,000% confidence. If he's confident, like all of us, there's no limit in what he'll do, and he will work hard for everybody, and he's going to give 100%. That's just who he is. He loves giving 100% to you because he's also receiving the love back. And so I would say he was at the bottom of the self-confidence at the beginning of this year when he found out he didn't make the A team. And he was a defender. He was a right defensive back, and that's all he's trained for. And he thought that defense was everything. And then you said, I'm going to train you, but I'll take you back only if I can really teach you to be a center midfielder. And now look at him. He's played 8 or 10 tournaments in a row, every single minute of every single game in every single tournament, hasn't been subbed out yet, scored dozens of goals, dozens of assists, and has become an offensive force at 7 years old. Where had he made the A team, he'd be a sub, a defender, and playing 10 minutes a game. And he would have stayed as a defender the rest of his life, and probably would have fallen out of soccer. Like he lost interest in it, I think, because I don't know if that was as fulfilling. So I would say definitely confidence, and I think also finding his voice. He's definitely finding his voice with his teammates as a leader, finding his voice when he even went up to Coach Heath and told him he was ready to become his center mid fielder. That's a big step forward for him.
That's incredible. Honestly, he inspires me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're the best coach that I know of, and not even just in soccer, but I have been coaching for 25 years, and I recognize the qualities in a coach that I respect because I try to emulate that and uphold that with my own client. So I think you're knocking it out of the park on all of that. I think you're worth every dollar you charge. It's an expense, but I think it's a testament to how much value we are getting that, it's worth it.